There are conversations that change your life forever. Not arguments, not fights, just quiet, honest conversations between people who truly love each other. This is one of those stories. Sarah had been nervous for 2 weeks, not because of anything bad, but because the man she loved, Michael, was finally going to meet her parents. They had been together for almost 2 years, and in that time, Sarah had told her parents everything about Michael. His kindness, his patience, the way he made her feel safe. But telling someone about a person is very different from letting them see that person face to face. So, on a warm Friday afternoon, Sarah and Michael boarded a flight from New York to Texas. Sarah held Michael's hand the entire journey. Michael looked out the window and smiled quietly. He understood what this meant to her. When the car pulled up to her parents' home, Sarah's mother was already standing at the door. Before Michael could even say hello, she had walked down the porch steps and pulled Sarah into a long, tight hug. Her father stood just behind, tall, calm, with kind eyes, watching the reunion with a soft smile. Then he extended his hand to Michael. "Welcome, son," he said simply. Those 2 words, "welcome, son," Michael felt something settle inside him. They sat together in the living room. Her mother had prepared food. The house smelled like warmth, like home. Michael introduced himself properly. He told them about his work as an architect in New York. He spoke carefully, respectfully, the way a man does when he knows something important is being observed. Then Sarah's father looked at him and asked gently, "Tell me about your family, Michael, your parents." Michael paused for just a moment. Then he said, "I lost my father 9 years ago, sir. It was a difficult time, but my mother, she kept us together. She is a teacher. She raised me to be responsible, to work hard, and to respect others." The room was quiet for a second. Sarah's father nodded slowly. He didn't say much after that, but his eyes said everything. This was a man who had known loss and had not let it destroy him. That mattered. After the meal, Michael excused himself. He and Sarah had booked a hotel nearby for the 2 days of the visit, and the evening was getting late. But before he left, Sarah's mother held his hands and said, "We are glad you came, Michael, truly." He thanked them, said goodnight to Sarah with a gentle look, one that said, "You'll be okay," and he left. The door closed, and then the house changed. Not in a bad way, but in the way a home changes when it becomes just family again. Her father sat back in his chair. Her mother sat close to Sarah on the sofa, and they began. Her father looked at Sarah for a long moment before he spoke. "My daughter," he began, "you have given us more joy than we can ever express. From the day you were born, you have made this home full of meaning." Sarah smiled, but she could feel something coming, something deeper than a compliment. "You are our only child," he continued. "You grew up well. You studied hard. Today you're a surgeon, a doctor who saves lives. Your mother and I are proud, truly proud." He paused. "But I need you to understand something tonight, something important." He leaned forward slightly. "Marriage is not the same as everything else you have achieved in life." Sarah listened carefully. "In medicine, you study, you practice, you pass your exams, and if you work hard enough, the results follow. But marriage does not work that way. There is no formula, there is no straight line." He looked at her directly. "In marriage, there is pain, there is happiness, there is sadness, sometimes all 3 in the same week, and you must be prepared for that, not frightened by it, prepared." Her mother reached over and held Sarah's hand. "What your father is telling you is not meant to scare you," she said softly. "We are not here to push you away from this decision. Michael seems like a good man, we can see that. But we are your parents," she continued, "and if we do not tell you the truth, who will?" Sarah nodded slowly. Her mother continued, "My dear, the moment you say, 'I do,' that moment something shifts. You are no longer making decisions only for yourself. Your life becomes connected to another person in a way that is both beautiful and demanding." Sarah looked at her mother. "What exactly are you saying, Mummy?" Her mother did not hesitate. "I am saying that as a woman, once you enter that marriage, you must make a choice. Either you fight for control every day and live in tension, or you choose to trust your husband, support his leadership, and build something together. And that," she said, "takes real strength, not weakness, strength." Her father nodded and continued, "Sarah, a home needs direction, and in a family, that direction starts with the man. Now this does not mean he is above you. This does not mean your voice does not matter. It means someone must hold the steering wheel, and both of you must agree who that is. That is why," he said firmly, "you must not just marry a man you love, you must marry a man you trust, a man you believe can lead, not control. There is a difference." He spoke slowly so she would hear every word. "A man who controls you will silence you. A man who leads you will protect you. One pulls you down, the other lifts you up. So before you walk down that aisle, ask yourself, is this a man who listens? Is this a man who is honest even when it costs him? Is this a man who treats you with care and respect, not only when life is easy, but when life is hard? Because life will get hard," he said. "That is not pessimism, that is simply truth." Sarah was quiet. She was absorbing every word. Her mother spoke again. "Let me tell you something many women do not want to hear." She paused. "So many women want their husbands to love them unconditionally. They want to feel cherished, adored, and valued every day. And that desire is real, it is not wrong. But here is what many of those same women do not see." Her voice became gentle but direct. "They do not cook on time. They go out whenever they feel like it, without consideration. They raise their voices at their husbands in front of children. They disrespect him in private and in public. And then they wonder why he has become distant, why the warmth is gone, why the home feels cold." She shook her head slowly. "You cannot plant thorns and expect roses, my daughter." Sarah felt something land deep inside her. "Mummy," she said carefully, "are you telling me I should become a slave to him?" Her mother almost laughed, but it was a gentle laugh, filled with understanding. "Never," she said firmly, "never, never. A real man, a man with character and integrity, will never treat you like a servant. When you give him respect, he will honor you. When you care for him, he will cherish you. When you build with him, he will protect you. What I am describing is not slavery, it is partnership, true partnership, where both people give and both people receive. And when that partnership is real, when the home is peaceful, everything else follows. Your health improves, your mind is clear, your children grow up watching something worth repeating. They see how love actually works, not the version in movies, the real version." There was a long, gentle silence in the room. Then her father said something that stayed with Sarah long after that night. "My daughter, no marriage on this earth is perfect. Not your mother's and mine, not anyone's." He looked at her mother for a moment, a look that held years inside it. "We have had difficult seasons, times when we did not understand each other, times when we were both wrong, times when the road felt long and the love felt distant. But we chose to stay," he said. "We chose to work. We chose to forgive. And today, I can tell you, with everything in me," he paused, "marriage is not perfect, but it is worth it. My dear daughter, listen closely. This is incredibly important, and I need you to hear me. The first argument in marriage is a pivotal moment. How you handle it can shape the entire future of your relationship. Many marriages fall apart in the first 6 months, not because of a lack of love, but because the first disagreement was handled poorly. I want you to be careful. When tensions rise, don't retreat into silence. Yes, emotions can rise high and you might feel hurt or misunderstood, but silence won't solve anything. Speak your truth, but speak with love and respect. Your words should be gentle, not fueled by anger. And always remember that your partner is not your enemy. You're on the same team. And always listen, even when it's hard. Hear his heart, even if his words are wrong. Take the time to understand why he's saying what he's saying. Correct him, but do it with kindness, when the storm has passed, when things have calmed down, and when you can speak without the weight of immediate emotion." And Sarah's mother said, "Marriage is a journey, and the first argument is just a moment that can either tear you apart or bring you closer, depending on how you choose to navigate it. So remember, my daughter, handle it with grace, handle it with love." Michael was sitting at the small desk in his hotel room. He wasn't watching television, he wasn't on his phone, he was writing. He had started a habit years ago after his father died of writing down the things he wanted to remember, not as a diary, more like letters to himself. That night he wrote, Met her parents today. Her father shook my hand and called me son. I did not expect that to feel the way it did. I thought about my own father. I thought about what he would have said about Sarah. I think he would have liked her. I think he would have told me, Michael, when you find someone worth protecting, protect them. I hope I am that kind of man. I am going to try. He closed the notebook. He looked at the ceiling, and for the first time in a long time, he felt completely clear about his future. The next morning, Sarah met Michael for breakfast at the hotel. She sat down across from him and looked at him differently. Not more or less in love, just more awake, more aware. Michael noticed immediately. "What happened last night?" he asked. She smiled slowly. "My parents talked to me." "About me?" he asked, a little carefully. "About marriage," she said. He nodded. He waited. She told him everything her parents had shared, not defensively, not as a list of rules, but openly, the way people talk when they finally understand something important. Michael listened without interrupting. When she finished, he was quiet for a moment. Then he said, "Your father is right." Sarah raised an eyebrow. "A man who cannot be trusted should not be leading anyone, and a woman who cannot respect her husband should not expect a peaceful home. It goes both ways." He reached across the table and held her hand. "I am not a perfect man, Sarah. I never will be, but I promise you I will always listen. I will always try, and when I am wrong, I will say so." She looked at him. "That is all I need," she said. Sarah and Michael got married 11 months later. It was a small wedding, intimate, real. Her father walked her down the aisle. When he placed her hand in Michael's, he whispered something in her ear. Only she heard it, but those who watched closely saw her eyes fill with tears, then a smile that came from somewhere deep, somewhere settled, somewhere sure. Later, someone asked her what her father had said. She thought about it for a moment. Then she answered, "He said, go build something worth coming home to." And they did. Not perfectly, but honestly. And that made all the difference. Counseling advice from the heart for every married couple and every person preparing for marriage. If you are watching this today, I want to speak directly to you. Marriage will ask more of you than you expect. It will reveal parts of you that you did not know existed, some beautiful, some broken. That is not a sign that you chose wrongly. That is simply what genuine closeness does to a person. It shows you who you truly are. To the woman, respect is not weakness. Choosing to support your husband does not erase your voice. It often amplifies it. A man who feels respected at home will move mountains for his family. You are not less because you choose peace. You are the foundation. To the man, love is not a feeling alone. It is a daily decision. Your wife needs to feel safe with you. Safe enough to be honest. Safe enough to be imperfect. Lead her with gentleness, not force. Protect her with consistency, not just words. And to both of you, the couples that last are not the ones who never argue. They are the ones who refuse to quit. They choose over and over again to come back to each other. Marriage is not perfect, but in the hands of two people who are willing, truly willing, it becomes one of the most extraordinary things a human being can experience. It is worth it. Stay the course. If this story touched you, share it with someone who needs to hear it today. Leave a comment below. We read every one. And remember, love is not just something you feel, it is something you build. God bless your home.